Got Russell Wilson too.
Let's break these games down, man.
All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Welcome into week 5, boys and girls. This is the Hashmark Show right here on Hashmark Sports, Hashmark Media. You can find us here on YouTube where you're watching us. You can also go to our TikTok and find us at hashmarksports.com. If you click the link tree, you can find everything. The show is sponsored here by John's Architectural Metal Solutions, Inc., a.k.a. JamSoul. We've been talking about JamSoul for a little bit. We have the JamSoul segment. I'm going to go right to it. The number one thing on everybody's mind, the sign right behind me. What's great about this thing here is it lights up, number one. Okay. Number two, the panel here, all this panel is the actual Jam panel that was created by John's Architectural Metal Solutions. So
nice.
This is top tier. Everybody here, by the way, is going to get one designed to what you guys want. I just wanted the main logo. You guys are going to get whatever you want. So here it is, and it's fucking tits. It lights up. I got to have the other light on it though to kind of balance the lights out. But I finally got the background. And everybody can just stop giving me shit because my background over the years, 1 year a show, has gotten worse and worse as we've gone on, which is crazy.
How did it get delivered? I'd like to know how did it get delivered.
So the whole breakdown here. I first of all, I was so shocked when he brought it here. So Aaron Jan, he literally personally delivered it to my house, and we're gonna be running a promotion here pretty soon with these signs. Anybody, any company that's interested in a sign, they'll make anything. We're going to have this whole thing around subscribing to our email list on our website. At JamSoul, they bring design to life, aluminum composite panels, pre-finished plat panels, flush metal panels, and, of course, their very own Jam panel. In addition to supplying these high-quality materials, Jam also provides sunshades, canopies, and custom metal fabrication, including the sign right behind me. If you want a sign, find out more, go to jamsoul.com. Whether you're looking for fabrication or just an installer, they do install. Jam has the capabilities to do both, including, like I said, the sign behind me. All right, let's jump into some headlines. Chris, you sent over some earlier before we get into the JamSoul pick.
Hey, make sure you tell our viewers the only reason I'm shirtless here is because I ain't repping this fucking team.
You just told them.
You had to get that scum off them.
All right, let's go over to Eddie on were you talking about Tom
divorce
Brady?
Game? Definitely trouble in paradise is getting to Tom Brady's head. We'll see. I feel like they'll be better. It'll be a storyline. He'll get better in the playoffs. He's gonna be in the NFC Championship, and from there, we'll just see where they can go. I like the Eagles. They're doing some work.
All right, Wriky Knotz, I need comments here on the divorce of Tom Brady and Giselle.
Well, it's obviously a distraction. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys have went through a divorce. So, I mean, it's obviously a distraction. But
I have. I mean,
not. In theory, she is worth, I believe, 150 million more than him. So
yeah, right? Isn't she?
So in theory, he might be sitting there saying, "Hey, this is what I wanted to happen."
Payday, right? He gets 50%, right?
Gonna make another bag. I mean. I don't know exactly. Like every state's different. I don't know how much he's gonna get, but
I mean,
what if he planned that the whole time?
Here's the thing. I was talking to Kathy earlier today about it. I mean, Giselle,
right.
Giselle's fucking washed up. She's a fucking. I mean, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine this week. He ain't worried about it. The bag. You don't want the baggage. He's gonna show up on Sunday.
I mean,
ain't she washed up? She looks like she's 50. She ain't no fucking hot trot. He can get whoever she wants. He can get whoever he wants.
Oh man,
he's probably happy he's getting a fucking divorce, right?
He's a headache. She's been pissing.
Right.
She's been pissing in his ear for fucking 3-4 years.
Well, okay, so Fontaine, here's my theory. Do y'all think maybe he just came out of retirement just to make sure that she got a divorce? Possible.
Good point.
That's what I'm saying. And he moved to Florida. He picked Tampa Bay because maybe there's some good divorce fucking laws down there where he gets to keep all the money.
Was that his plan? He was maybe just like, you know what? This bitch don't want me to retire. I'm fucking sick of her. She's 150 mil worth more than me. I mean, maybe he was just like, you know what? I'm coming out of retirement just to make sure this bitch divorces me.
Dude, he could have whoever he wants next to him. I mean, Giselle's fucking.
I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, Giselle ain't that fine. Let's keep it 100.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
not about that.
That's where I'm at.
It ain't about that. He looked fucked up after week 2 or 3 when he had that Botox.
She's been put away wet too many times. She's out.
I don't know. A lot of people are upset about this because they thought it was the real deal. These were the 2 real, lovebirds from NFL model. No money could keep us apart.
Is there any such thing as that nowadays?
This is my point. I don't care about this story. I think it's the worst story ever. And this is like the least of any fucking worries. But for Tom Brady to come out and quote light it up, I mean, it'll just be Tom Brady-esque regardless. It has nothing to do with his divorce. That's my thought on it. I think it's a waste of time. And
but he looks fucked up though, doesn't he? I mean,
he looks
it's gonna fuck him up. It's gonna fuck him up a little.
Real skinny, like he looks tired.
And plus,
I mean, look,
he didn't look like this last year.
And plus, I mean, just too many media questions, right? I mean, it's all they're asking. Not talking about his offense. Not talking about his.
It's a distraction.
Lack of offense.
All right, let's get off that. Let's go into our Jam Soul Lock the Week, brought to you in part by Jam Soul, John's Architectural Metal Solutions, Inc. I'll start. I'm going with a surprise here. Okay. And I'm going with the Cleveland Browns +3 and a sprinkle. That's my gut check of the week. Eddie, what do you got?
No +3s left, though,
I'm going to take the Seahawks Saints.
Right.
Over
At
46.
the time. Right, I got it. Eddie, what'd you say?
Seahawks and Saints over 46.
Okay.
I like that play.
My jam souls of the week, and I think I've done it. I might have done it every week, and we're gonna continue until it fucking hits, Jan. Washington plus.
I'm with you.
Washington +2,
Rick.
baby, +2.
I knew we both was gonna be on that. Let's fucking go.
Let's get it.
Hey, my jam soul of the week. I'm right here with Rick. What's the definition of insanity? Keep trying the same fucking thing and it don't work, and you keep on fucking doing it. Washington,
Chris,
Native American, Redskin football team.
Let's get it.
We'll talk about that game.
They gonna win now. Let's
Ireland,
go.
what do you got?
My jam soul pick of the week is San Francisco. I mean, I just think Carolina. I can't trust Carolina.
You being a square again, bro.
I know. Hey, you
even
said
though
it.
They're traveling.
I
know.
Isn't
I know.
that your shit?
It's not. That's not hitting anymore. It's just fucking not hitting. It's. I've done it the last 3 times I've done it. It's not hitting. So I don't give a fuck. Square or not,
I don't give a fuck.
Let's go.
I don't give a shit because it's what's Carolina? I mean, what can Carolina
but the jam
do
soul
against
of the week? The jam soul of the week. See, come on, man.
Well,
it's my gut check. It
really
honestly, I couldn't find one, and then the one I would just was
come on, CI, you can find one better than that.
No, there's these fucking games this week.
DJ, edit this out. CI, think of another one.
No,
I mean,
that's fine.
That's a bad spot.
No,
we'll go head to head on for real.
All right, go. Your choice, brother. Your choice.
About the things that have changed here just a little bit. You mentioned the teams traveling west to east. I never believed in it. I never liked it. I thought it was bullshit. I've been burned by it, but I've also been burned like the narrative with that game, and we'll talk about it, is okay, San Francisco's going game there. It's Carolina, blah, 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 whatever. I get it. But yeah, I can see San Francisco not laying the duck and just taking care of business. But I feel like they've done this before when they've gone out east. We'll talk about that game in a little bit. We're going to go over the set of games here. We've got a game number 1, 8:30 Central Standard Time. Green Bay Packers 7.5, now 7. Some spots going to 8 even against the Giants here in London. Knotz, what do you got?
So apparently Danny Dimes is going to go here, right?
Yeah.
And we faded Green Bay last week in theory because of the look ahead spot. So in theory, you want to look at Green Bay here, right? But this line, I mean, if you're gonna play this game, you take the Giants. If Danny Dimes goes, you take the Giants plus the points. I'm not gonna play it, but I think it's a great teaser spot for Green Bay because I mean, yeah, like spot wise, we faded Green Bay last week. Looking at the spot, you would expect, in theory, for Green Bay to come here and handle business, at least win the game. You tease them, that's all we're expecting them to do.
I'll piggyback off that, even though we're not in the teaser segment. It will come up a lot. It's a great point, Knotz. One of the things that I've been noticing about these teasers when I've been going the other way from a Wong perspective on the positive side, taking these teams through, 3, 4, 6, and 7 up to 8, they've been losing more than the favorites. I usually don't like taking them down 7.5 to 1. And I've been looking at these games and I'm freaking out because I'm like, I never take the favorites down to 1, but now this week I'm with you, and I think I'm going to take 2 favorites down to 1. There's a couple spots here between Jacksonville, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Minnesota. We'll talk about it later here, though. I'll go on this game real quick. I'm kind of with you, Knotz here. 7.5. You got to take the Giants. I do think Green Bay was looking ahead. New England played tough, and Belichick even said it. Listen, Rodgers beat us on some tough throws, and that throw that he beat them on in that final drive was just sick. Just Aaron Rodgers-esque. I think we may have an overplay here. I know we say we don't really play those unders out in London, but I'm not on this game right now. I got nothing. Eddie, what do you got?
Definitely a coin toss with the against the spread. Got to take the Giants and the points under 41.
Okay.
Giants plus 8.
All right, Ireland.
Yeah, I'm with you guys on the Giants. But I think both these teams can run the ball very well. And the Giants actually have a good pass defense. So I like the Giants in this spot against the spread.
Rick.
I'm gonna go with the zigzag spot. GB did not cover. They cover this week. And DJ, I do love that over 41. Love the over 41 more than I love the zigzag spot.
Yeah. I think the over is the play in that game.
I'm with you on that. Over for me too.
Seattle and the Saints at home, 5.5 favorites after what happened last week. I mean, what's going on here?
So the Saints are on an L3, right? Who wants to lay points with the Saints right now? I do. And this is an official bet I'm on, an official big bet I'm on. I'm not going to say the amount of money or nothing. This is one of the spots on this card that I really love. And yeah, I know everybody's going to say, oh, the travel spot. And yeah, the Saints been abysmal. Whatever.
Love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, I had the Saints plus 3.5. We got that by the tip of our dick last week in London. That was huge. I'm big on the Saints minus 5.5. Seattle stinks. I mean, it just horrendous. How bad that offense is. Detroit definitely the worst defense in the league, possibly the worst defense in the league. They're giving away too many points. And the Saints, look at the alternate line. They blow the fucking out. They blow them out. I got Saints minus 5.5.
All right, Eddie.
Money. Easy.
Saints minus the points. Also, I like the over. The over was my jam pick of the week. So definitely like that over. Look for the Saints team total over as well.
I like it.
All right. Yeah, Chris, what do you got here?
I'm also on the Saints. I said Seattle sucks at the beginning of the year. I still think they suck. I don't care what they've done. They really haven't played anybody worth fucking noting. So,
a little concerned about how this game turned out with Detroit. Not going to lie, Detroit look ahead spot, maybe playing New England this week. Not sure. Would love to be the guy to say, you know what, it's not their day. But it just seems when I look at the numbers here, nobody's on the Saints. Give me the Saints here as well with you. Consensus pick. Yikesville. All right, Texans and the Jaguars. I'm going to start this because this is a full system play in effect for me. Don't care who it is, what day it is. I understand Jacksonville's hot, but I'm seeing a 7 here with the Texans. I'm taking +7 in the Texans. Chris, back to you.
Yeah, likewise. I think it's too much.
Let's go, baby.
And I think I just like the way Lovey. I think Lovey again. I just like the way Lovey plays defense. I think 7 is too much here.
Look at like the history of this. Okay, so last year, Houston beat the Jags twice. The Jags laid 6 at home against Houston last year. They got blown out. So these AFC South games are just so weird. Like the divisional ones. I mean, you look at like the Jags and the Colts, and then you look at Houston here going up again. I mean,
This one screams over too, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, so look, the Jags are a much better team than they were. And I mean, if you look at the line functionality, then you probably have to be on the Jags here because last year they laid 6 at home against Houston, got blown the fuck out. But they got blown out in the game at Houston as well. And yes, this is a better Jags team, but we all know when you get in H-Town plus points like this, you take Houston plus the points there, maybe sprinkle the money line, in my opinion. The world might be upset. Wow. The world might be upset coming this game. Maybe the Jags come back down to earth here. Maybe everybody's like, oh, maybe the Jags ain't that good. I think the Jags flat out lose this game. Give me the +7. Easy.
Well, they started off the Eagles game, what, 14? They were up 14-0?
14-0, yeah, 14-0. No action currently, but I'm leaning Jags -7. I think it's a get right game. They've owned the AFC South thus far, and I think they come home and they handle business. They got a great fucking defense. It's disrespected. They're not giving any love. So I'm gonna get Jags -7. I'm gonna take a little chalk. Because there's going to be some chalk this week 5. Give me Jags -7 on a lean. No action, but a lean -7.
Pretty confident for a lean, I'll tell you that. That's confident talk for a lean. That's a used car salesman, folks, right there. God bless that sell. I still don't like it. I think he sees a lot of pressure. All right, let's go down to the next game. Eddie, what do you got on that one real quick?
On Jags -7 against anybody. So I'm rolling with the Texans.
That's right.
Like the over as well.
That's right. The over seems like such an easy play to me here. All right, Steelers, Bills. This is probably one of the larger spreads you're going to see on the board in a long time. I'll start with this one. Steelers, Bills. We've talked about the Bills before. Don't get in front of the train, whatever. I've been in this situation before where it's like, okay, +14, that's so many points. What do you do? You either stay away or take the points. I mean, I've got to take the Steelers here on the points all day, every fucking day of the week. I even sprinkle money line here. Knott's, where you at?
I'm right there with you, DJ. And look, this will be a public dog this week. And look, we talked about it on our thread, all of us, and this is something I'm going to tell everybody. So a dude I highly respect that's been doing this for 40 years, he said in October, don't pay attention to what the public's on because the public wins in October. So pay attention to actually what you really want to bet. And to me, I bet Pittsburgh +14, and I stand by my bet. And here's why. This is a horrible fucking spot for the Bills. So they came off that Miami game, right? They came off that Baltimore game. 2 very high-intensity games. They lost the Miami one. That Baltimore one, I don't know how the fuck they won it, but they did. Came down from a 17-point deficit.
Well, they fucked Baltimore. Yeah. We'll talk about them.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But I mean, 2 very high-intensity games, right? Here you come back to the house. 2 road games as well. You know, we always talk about an NBA. Off the road trip, when you come back home, what is it? Fade spot.
Right.
Hey, you ain't been around your family. You jumping up in your wife's guts, you partying a little bit, getting a little relaxed. And look, here's the big X factor in this game is Kenny Pickett. And I think I said it on the thread. I mean, Kenny Pickett's put up $120. He went 13 for 13 in theory, right? I mean, 13 completions, 3 of them went to the green jerseys.
Yeah.
We shall see. We shall see. Look, here's my thing. This game, I feel like it's the over. I think the best play is the over. I'm already on Pittsburgh plus the points.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care. The public's going to be on it. And I always say, don't ever bet a public dog. But you know what? The public's right here. What does Buffalo have on deck?
Kansas City.
And what is that?
At KC.
That's the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last year.
325
CBS. There's no fucking way they ain't looking ahead of that game. And look, I'm riding with the public on this one. I think Pittsburgh covers this. I wouldn't even be surprised if Pittsburgh won this game. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That's what I said. Sprinkle Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm on Pittsburgh +14. It's one of those things where the NFL, they don't want blowouts. You see the big spread. They don't want. It's gonna be close. The refs gonna be fucking doing some stupid shit, just like in the KC Colts game. You're going to see horrible calls, horrible holdings, horrible PIs. They're going to keep it close, all fun game. And I do love that fucking over.
Good over. I agree with the over.
Yeah.
It's a complete over. That's the best play in this game.
And also, if you look at the deficit from the Steelers games, I mean, all their games are within 14 points. So I like the Steelers plus 14. Hopefully get that hook, 14.5. Might land right at 14.
Falcons, Buccaneers. Next one up. Big lead. Here another big total. Not big total. Excuse me. A big spread on the board. Plus 10 Falcons, Buccaneers 10. Eddie, start us off here.
Rolling with the Falcons plus 10.
All right. I'm going to go next. I'm taking the Buccaneers in a rout. Shove the 4-0, or excuse me, shove that ATS up your ass. I've got some statistics here that'll blow your fucking cunt. Here we go. Tom Brady going into a 3-game losing streak. No fucking way. Hell no. These are my notes. Tom Brady, 10-0 straight up against the Falcons, 9-1 ATS. Tom Brady off of a divorce, no clue, but probably good. I mean, listen, I'm taking Tampa Bay in a route. Ireland, what do you got?
I'm with you on Tampa Bay. That's what I have down here. I have Tampa Bay. I have here Oppie myself. The 4-0 Atlanta against the spread, I think is a good Oppie spot here. And it's Atlanta's defense fucking sucks. If there's a fucking game for Brady to get right, it's right now. At home, fresh off the fucking divorce talk. He's obviously not talking to fucking Giselle. This is a game where Brady can get right. So I'm gonna trust Brady here and get right. We'll see how it goes. I mean, Brady has not been good this year. I mean, everybody's like Brady off loss, Brady off this, he's not proven himself this year, man. He's proven to fucking suck. That's it.
So we'll see what happens. I agree. See, I'm going to go Bucks minus 10. I foresee 2 defensive touchdowns. They win this game, and they definitely cover the spread. The defense covers the spread. Bucks minus 10. You book it.
They have done nothing to prove that they should be landing 10 points. And look, the only reason that line's at 10 right now is the teaser block. Okay, the books are blocking the teaser. That everybody's talking about Brady off 2 L's. That's all everybody's talking about. And look, I've went through a divorce. I don't care if Brady's going to get paid off it. It's a distraction.
All right, Bears, Vikings, Minnesota. This is a noon start Fox game for sure. Bears traveling to Minnesota. We'll start off with Ireland. Ireland, what do you got? And this one's 7.5. Hasn't moved much. Total 44.
I like the hook, so I'm going Chicago. Listen,
this is the tank segment.
Listen,
yes.
We're playing against the spread. No, I'm not picking the Bears to win this fucking game. I'm picking the Bears to cover this fucking game because the Bears have played well in Minnesota since 2018. Since last game back in January, that was the last time Minnesota has beaten us in Minnesota since 2018. For some reason, we always play well in Minnesota, so I'm taking that hook. Chicago plus 7.5.
All right, Eddie, where you at?
Bears plus 7.5.
Yeah, I'm on the
redemption game.
I'm on the 7.5 as well. Rick.
Here's the thing. I mean, us 4 in this little quad box here, we've been watching this fucking team since we were 5-6 years old. And I was telling you last week, telling my son Rocco, you bet them when you hate them, you fade them when you love them. Right now, I can't stand the fucking Bears. What they did last week, it makes you want to puke.
Ugly.
I did it the Giants minus 3. So it's a perspective where it's like a gambling perspective, but also like a love of a heart Bears fan. And I can't stand the Bears. That now when I feel that in my heart, now you bet with them, right? You bet with them. Take the points, 7.5. Guaranteed. They might not win. They guarantee cover.
I did that last week and that didn't work.
Real quick.
Remember we said it's a wave, right? You win one, lose one, win one, lose one.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. They've lost 2 in a row now. So that's what I was doing last week. I was doing the same thing. They played shitty. They come back and then they play shitty this game. But no, they're. I think
they played.
Let's go to Nats here. What do you got here? It's the Bears. The tank sheet.
First thing I'm gonna bring up is one of y'all sent me this meme. I mean, Tyreek Hill has he's put up the same yards as a receiver as the Bears have put up in passing yards as a whole offense. They're not gonna win it though. So teaser, yes,
completely agree with you.
You tease this game with every fucking thing possible in the world.
There's a chance Bears win this game, and here's why.
Get the fuck out.
You ready?
Hold up, Deej.
I told you not.
Hold on, let me hear it. I'll rebuttal you after.
I just don't like Kirk Cousins. Hate him. Hate Michigan State.
Me too.
And I'm just saying, the Bears win this game. Bears win this game. Bears win this game.
They travel well up north.
Bears win this game. Upset 23-20. Field goal kicker makes a 25-yard field goal. Bears fans still holding their breath on the victory.
Yeah, all the wins basically have been close games. So
the Bears aren't winning another single game this season.
What?
They're not winning.
What?
They're not winning this game. They're not winning another single game.
I mean, just like
Lions. They'll beat the Lions at home.
I can see.
Why did it drop to 5.5? Why did it drop to 5.5?
CI's blood is boiling.
We just talked about this.
I can see
we
it.
just talked about this.
Why would the bookmakers drop it to 5.5 when they're 2-2?
Because they got to hedge. It.
Just like you said.
No, they're not hedging nothing, bro. Nobody has the Bears on the win totals over. They're begging you to take the Bears win totals over. They're still begging you. They're like, come on, please.
If the Bears win more than 4 games, you got to cover Ireland's flight to Denver when we come out.
I'll send you $1,000 if the Bears win.
Wow.
I mean, as long as I'm not sending you anything.
No, it's not even a bet. No, it's not a bet. I'll send it to you.
Put it in the Hashmark business account.
Yeah, record that. Mark that down there.
We put some
11:37
business account.
Knott's is going 100 to 1.
I'm gonna send you that $1,000, and I'm gonna go to the strip club first, and I'm gonna find the nastiest looking bitch. And I'm gonna rub it all over her pussy
and you wait.
So if you touch it, that's on you.
No.
That's on you.
No. You gotta do that here. At $390 or Atlantis. One of our clubs.
Atlantis.
You gotta do that here.
Either way it goes.
And I'm gonna have the camera crew. We're on Titans Commanders. We'll pump them out quick. Titans Commanders 2.5, and some spots 43 on the total. I'm going with the Commanders. I'm kind of with Rick here. Early in the week, he was trying to convince me. Then I'm looking deeper into it. Nobody and their mother's going to be on this team, especially what happened after last week. Carson Wentz is dog shit. He's fucking terrible. He backpedals. He doesn't climb the pocket. Why in my world would I even be on it? I don't even know if I'm going to be on it. But for the show, I'm on the Commanders plus 2.5. Chris, what do you got?
Yeah, I know. I'm going to start this one, Rick, because I'm going to be oppie every motherfucker on this show. Maybe not Eddie. I don't know. No, yeah, I don't know.
You and Eddie have been on the same page lately.
Yeah, no, I'm taking Tennessee. I don't give a fuck. Washington needs to prove to me that they can actually win a fucking game or even cover a fucking spread. It's fucking garbage. Tennessee's feeling themselves right now. I'll take Tennessee fucking 2. I don't like that line. That line is super fucking weird to me. So it probably says take Washington. But I don't give a fuck. I'm taking Tennessee.
Washington +2, and I'm because it just makes no sense, right? I mean, fucking Wentz, this fucking guy. Home game, Wentz shows up. I don't know how, I don't know why, but they might fucking win that fucking game. But +2, give it to me now.
Eddie,
for the sake of the show, I'll take Washington +2.5.
What? Let's go.
Staying away from this game.
Okay. Knotz, what do you got? It is ugly.
The Titans aren't as good as everybody thinks, and Washington isn't as bad as everybody thinks. So look, when you play NFL, we got 17 games, right? It's not like NBA. This is a very small sample size. Teams that do so fucking bad as Washington has, they're going to have to regress to the mean. They're not going to lose every game ATS from the rest of the season.
No.
This is the game.
All right, we're going to pop down to the next game here. Now we've got what I'm saying could be the game of the week here. Dolphins, Jets, noon slate. Jets at home, another home dog +3.5. What do you got here, Rick?
And Knott's goes, hey, Bengals win. I want to see the Jets beat the Steelers, and we smack the Dolphins. That's what he said on Thursday. I remember it. I hear it. That's what I did as soon as I seen it. Dolphins minus 3.5.
Without Tua.
Without Tua.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. Teddy covers.
Teddy.
Yeah, but
Teddy covers.
you made that assumption with Tua being the quarterback.
Right.
No. Teddy covers. No,
Not
Tua
you.
out.
I mean,
Oh.
Knotz. You guys all knew. No, you guys all knew that Tua was the quarterback, and now he's not the quarterback.
And we all knew Tua had a concussion and that all they had to do was slam him down one time and he was out that bitch.
True.
But not said. He's like, I pray to God that the Jets beat the Steelers, which they did, and he said, then you smack the Dolphins.
And you do.
And
you don't care. It's a public play. It's a public play, Rick, and we don't give a fuck because it's October.
Hey, it's October.
Because okay, you're saying the Dolphins are going to still take, or excuse me, the public's still going to take the Dolphins even though it's not Tua.
They already are, and they are. I mean, it's going to be a huge public play, and that's going to be the chalk game, as my guy Rickyphantain likes to call it. It's going to be the chalk game of the week.
All right, let's dissect these numbers.
Every Joe Schmo in the world is going to be on the Dolphins, and I'm going to be with them.
It's big. 75% of the bets on Miami -3, 82% of the money.
And guess what? It cashes easy.
Yes.
Who's gonna?
Yeah.
Are you gonna take the Jets off a fucking win, or are you gonna take the Dolphins off a loss when they got injured player angle coming? Like, no.
Yeah.
This is
you're right.
The
This is the Dolphins play, hands down. Book it.
God, I fucking love it. I'm on the Jets. Listen, Zach, look at the box score. Look at the box score.
Oh my God! Look at Shion trying to be a wise guy.
My man always says, "Look at the box score. Look at the box score." The Jets, all they did last week was score touchdowns. This team is feeling themselves with Zach Wilson. They're at home. They're getting 3.5. I'll take the hook. Give me the fucking Jets plus.
Wow. Home dogs.
Wow. Look at Shion being the wise guy.
Hey.
Okay.
CI says, hold my dick. CI says, hold my dick.
Wow.
Yeah, you better pray you right this time, bro.
Probably.
I'm not. You're not gonna hear that.
You guys are the experts. You guys are the experts, but
now
you're the expert.
You can't just give that confident thing and then just say,
I'm proud of you. See, I'm proud of you.
See what happens.
Good, man.
I'm proud of you too, bro. I hope you're right.
Let's go, CI. Let's go.
All right.
Tua, you
gotta give us a breakdown here.
They need Tua to cover this 3.5.
No, Eddie, those are my notes right there. Teddy is not Tua. Miami is not going to be as good as they are without Tua.
They just came off of a win. They're pumped. They can get some touchdowns.
But Ireland, I think
Zach Wilson knows Giselle's on the fucking block now, so he can just fucking
Eddie. In theory, the Jets off a win has been I think about 90% that
loss.
Cash them betting
against the spread.
They lose the next game.
Yeah.
Is that against the spread? So I think I like the Dolphins money line, but the Jets plus 3.5. I like it. I mean, backdoor.
They never had
my guys trying to be wise guys. I like it. I like it.
The injured players.
Look at me being a square here for once. I'm taking the fins.
There's a couple.
I for sure thought you'd be on the Jets, dude. I really did.
There's a couple things. There's a couple things going on because
I forgot what Rick brought up. Rick has great memories. It was like, Knotz did bam, and say, listen.
Look,
I don't know.
He kind of said it earlier. He said in October. The Public's win in October. It's a public play right here. I mean, right. Your player theory does outweigh a lot, and they're all going to get up for this game, and it's going to be nasty.
It's a divisional game.
I can see it getting nasty. Yeah,
a divisional game that the Dolphins have dominated. I think 8-1 straight up. And all we're basically asking is for
I just liked how Teddy looked against the Bengals. I mean, he competed. He didn't lay down. I mean,
he did. And that was just off no notice, right, Rick?
Right.
That was just boom, you're in.
Throw him in.
Yeah.
Now they got a whole week to prep.
All right, Chargers, Browns. This one at Cleveland, 1.5, 2 in some spots. Cleveland, another home dog, 47.5. The total here will start right
here. I'll take it.
Go ahead. What do you got?
I got the Browns plus 1.5. You book it now, John, because it makes no sense.
I don't like
the
that.
shark. The
We're agreeing too much. I don't like it.
The public's going to be on some good ones, not this one. You take the Browns plus 1.5.
Knotz, where you at?
Public is actually on the Browns, and I agree with the public here.
Wow.
I do.
Another one. Ring the bell.
This is where the sharps and the publics are all aligned. I mean, the Browns make sense.
The Chargers run defense is suspect.
And the Browns run game is elite.
Is elite, and their defense
and
is
this is
good
one. This is one you just don't overthink. Look, the public's gonna be on the Browns.
Take the Browns.
I'm on the Browns.
I'm on the Browns.
Take the Browns here. It's October.
I hope you guys are right. This is a game I'm probably not gonna bet. I like the undie. The Chargers lose, of course, with the AFC West, but you know, I roll with the Browns plus 2.5.
All right, Ireland.
I'm also on the Browns plus 1.5.
Ireland, can you finish off Chargers Browns? Did you do Chargers Browns or no?
Go for it.
You want to say something, or you just want to shake your head and lean back?
Let the dogs out.
Go look at the tape, John.
Oh, he already said it. That's why he's okay. He's talking shit.
Now this week I'm gonna be a better host. I promise. I gotta be on my shit this week.
Oh,
okay. See how that's here.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, what was that? You guys all right?
We got Chiefs
What
Bills.
you got? See how?
Yeah, what you got?
Hold on. I want to hear it. I want to hear
Let's hear it.
it.
What you got? What you got? Break it down.
Let's go. See how Ricky.
No, I
Walter.
already said I was on Cleveland.
He's a
1.5. No, I'm not being a wise guy. I just think this is like you always say.
Yeah, no, we're on the next game. I'm sorry, I totally fucked this up. We already went over this. Remember?
All right, hey, let's regroup. I feel like we're talking over everybody. Let's regroup. Let's knock out these fucking last 6 games and regroup. Let's go.
Browns in New England.
Wait, so did we cover Chargers Browns?
Oh, I love this New England game. I got it.
All right, let's go to New England. We'll start with Knotz. We're into the Lions, Detroit at New England. This is a weird game here. 3.5 Lions.
You can't complain about fucking editing anymore.
What?
You can't complain about editing anymore.
Why? What happened?
Because you're all over the fucking board, man.
Okay, so are we doing the Lions Patriots game or no?
Yeah, we are doing the Lions Patriots game, but
are y'all married?
No, yeah, kind of.
Y'all married?
You just fucking.
Y'all rugby.
What?
Whatever, dude. Go on to New England and Detroit.
Did I just read was I just reading the New England Detroit or no? Am I lost?
You were reading them, but you're just. I'm just saying.
Okay, look.
You complain about fucking editing all the time.
Let me take it from here.
I don't know why you're fucking worried about it.
The whole fucking hosting.
I don't know what I'm botching the hosting. I'm reading the next game, Lions Patriots. Do you have a problem with that? Go ahead, take it.
No, I
don't know why you're worried about it. Hey, you don't got to worry about it. I ain't gonna complain about editing anymore, bro. Don't worry about it. Go ahead though. Go ahead, take it. Take Lions Pats.
I'll take it. Cause look,
who wants this game?
Here's the way that I looked at this game, and it might seem meaningless, right? Because the last time these two teams played each other was when Matt Patricia was his first year as head coach, right? When he was a Detroit Lion. And what happened? He smacked up the New England Patriots in the days where they were the New England Patriots, right? So here's the way I'm looking at this, because it's like a psychological angle. So now Matt Patricia is coming back to the New England Patriots. And what does he use psychologically to pump his team up for this game? Hey, y'all remember the first time you played me when I was a Detroit Lion, I whooped your motherfucking ass. Now I'm back over here. Are you guys going to let these motherfuckers whoop our ass? So to me, this game is this simple. I mean, the line's short. Yeah, the Detroit Lions are cool.
I'm not going to lie. I was really surprised about the line.
I think the Patriots run off with this one by
It seems like a trap.
Plus.
This seems like a trap. My gut screamed Detroit, but then I said, wait, it's not right. Is it too low because people saw what New England did to Green Bay? I'm not sure. I don't know. Where are we going, Eddie?
I definitely like the Pats to win the game. I like the over as well. All the Lions games have gone over. But, you know, what's the line?
Eddie,
3.5.
What'd you say? Eddie, what'd you say?
Tough, man.
Eddie, what'd you say? Back it up. What'd you say? You like the what?
I like the Pats to win the game. I like the over. The points, it's like a back
the point
door.
spread's the great equalizer, my boy.
Yeah, I know.
What you calling ATS?
I go with the Lions. What is it? 3.5? 3
and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.5. Yeah.
Doesn't seem right.
Field goal game.
Ireland, what do you got here
Zapster?
for the New England Detroit game?
Yeah, I'm with you, Dave. I thought the line was fucked up. So
doesn't look right, man.
I think it should be with Detroit being the best offense in the league, which is kind of weird to say, or the highest scoring offense in the league, it's just kind of weird to say.
Just played Seattle, which was crazy.
I'm going to play contrarian here. I think it's going to be under, and I think it's going to be fucking. I think New England wins this game, no problem.
That's a really
I'm right there. I'm right there. See, I'm right there. I love the Pats, and Eddie. I'm sorry. I love it. I love the undie.
This is when everybody's either chasing or feeling really good. Probably shouldn't be betting, but they are anyway.
Witching hour.
This is the witching hour. The one you can still get a bet in. Cowboys Rams in LA. 5.5 point favorites for the Rams blows my freaking mind. Listen. I like the Cowboys at plus 5.5 road dog, but I can't do it. I'm actually going to go with the Rams here in a blowout. I just think it makes sense. It doesn't make sense. What do you got, Ireland?
I like Dallas plus 5 here. I think you take the points. I do not like Rams. I'm not sure the Rams are. Stafford's not playing well at all right now. This is me betting against the Rams. I also like that fucking Cooper Rush is 4-0. I mean, that's
Cowboys playing decent. I mean, they're running the ball well.
Yeah, I mean, I seen the Rams look very one-dimensional with Stafford to Coop, and then they try to do a wide receiver screen and they take it to the house. But that being said, give me the fucking chalk with minus 5.5 the Rams. I think McVay figures it out. And I think they're gonna outright win this game. Obviously, chalk minus 5.5.
Eddie, what do you got?
Rams. They had a terrible loss against the 49ers, so you got to think they're gonna come back. They got some injuries. I think their center's out, but I like them to come back, play some defense, maybe get a pick, and take care of business at home. Rams.
Not.
So let's look at the Cowboys since Cooper Rush came in. The first game he came in, it was against the Bengals. They completely looked past him, obviously, right? Second game, Monday Night Football. Giants were 2-0. Psychologically, a team like the Giants that hasn't been 2-0 for so fucking long, and I missed this. I mean, I should have saw it. And they were up at halftime, but it's just a psychological letdown. When you get into these sports, you got to look at the psychology of things. When you're a team that hasn't been 2-0 for so fucking long, then all of a sudden you're 2-0, you're just automatically going to let down. The next week, they go against the Washington piece of shits that lost me a fucking big bag of money. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm getting it back this week. But, I mean, 136 yards and penalties. If you really watch that game, you just saw. I mean, it wasn't really the Cowboys that won that game. It was more Washington that lost that game. Go look at Cooper Rush's Instagram right now. I mean, the dude he thinks he's on top of the world right now. I mean, just go look at it.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I mean, go take a look at it. I mean,
all right, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up right here.
Go look. I mean, dude thinks he's taking Dak's fucking spot. And don't be surprised if Dak maybe Dak sends a little stripper over his way that has chlamydia or something. I mean, Dak don't want to lose his job. And psychologically, that's a letdown too, because when you know your starting quarterback is starting to feel this way, and you are the second string, psychologically, what does that do to you? You almost and him and Dak get along, so you almost just kind of want to lose this game.
Yeah,
this is a really bad spot for the Cowboys.
Yeah,
it's a really bad spot. For the Rams, yeah, the Rams aren't a good team. I agree with all that. They're not the team they were last year. Did you guys look at Sean McVay on the sidelines?
Yeah, he was pissed
on that last game.
I know.
This is a pissed off fucking Rams team. Yes, they are one-dimensional. Cooper Kupp. Okay, no wonder you getting pick sixes. I mean, you're a one-dimensional offense. Let's not forget here, Sean McVay, he's an offensive mastermind. I don't care what nobody says. If anybody and their mom thinks this week that it's going to be that same type of offense, I highly doubt it.
All right,
Let it chalk with the Rams.
I'm interested in it because the Rams they're in the NFC Championship game last year. So, like, this is a team just last year that was cream of the crop. So we'll see what happens.
Well, when you get a team that's cream of the crop off a loss, and they're going against a team that's
I know
not really cream of the crop, that's riding on their high horse, and low key, what the Cowboys got on deck, a very more important game against the Eagles. I mean, that's going to decide who wins the division.
That's a good
It's
point
a bad
too.
spot for the
Let
Cowboys.
me ask you this: if this game was flip flopped, if it was Rams coming to Dallas, would you think differently, or would you still think the same way you are?
I wouldn't like it as much.
I know. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe I overlooked the Rams being at home and being pissed off.
Well, yeah, and my mindset is that they got embarrassed on national television, Monday Night Football. They got fucking embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, let's keep it 100. The 49ers are a Super Bowl quality team. The Cowboys ain't.
Yes,
The Cowboys
I
are
completely
not.
agree with that. Completely agree. With
They're not going to the Super Bowl. I mean,
No.
is anybody
Hell
sitting
no.
here betting Cowboys futures on our podcast?
No.
Not
I mean,
not this year. Not this year.
While we were sitting here, I was
Yeah.
looking at the stats. Like Cowboys defense, they're ranked sixth in total yards given up at 308, and they're ranked third in points scored against at 15.5. So that's and they're fifth against the pass. Like, that's not a bad defense, but I agree with you that they're not going.
Well, let's look at the coaching.
They might be a
here.
wild card team.
Let's look at the coaching edge too. I mean, look, McCaffrey. I mean, I don't know. I watched him that whole last game. I was on the Niners, so I was happy. But that dude is pissed off. This is a good fucking coach.
Yeah, they got the edge.
This is a good fucking coach. He's coming for that ass.
Let's roll through these next couple games here.
All right. I'm on the Rams. All that to be said. Sorry, I took that too long.
No, it's all good.
I'm on the Rams.
It's all
Rams
good.
Blowout.
Sunday Night Football, Jan.
Here we go. We're going right back to you now. It's Mr. Motherfucking Sunday Night. Bengals at Ravens. Raven next to the stage. -3.5. -3.5.
Raven.
At home. At home. This is a team that's been giving up leads, Knotz. What do you got here? 47.5 the total.
Okay.
What do you got?
Real quick, before you say anything, but did you see that one stat I think I posted? The Ravens have only been down like
yeah, that was going to be 14
wow.
seconds.
14 seconds all year they've been down, and they're 2-2.
Wow.
Yeah. Go ahead, Knotz. I'm sorry.
Their coach is a fucking idiot right now. Go ahead.
And he is an idiot right now, and we'll give him that. And this is a double revenge game for the Ravens. I mean, they got slayed by the Bengals twice last year. I believe the year before that, they got slayed too, if I'm not mistaken. But this is definitely a game that the Ravens have circled. And I mean, let's just look at it. What have the Ravens done? What have they shown us? Huge leads in the first half. And then somehow they let the Dolphins come back. 28 points in the fourth quarter. Look at that other game against the Bills. 17-0 deficit. I mean, 17-point deficit. They let Buffalo come back, win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So what do? You try to catch the falling knife and bet the Ravens full game here -3, or do you just bet the Ravens first half? I'd say.
Yeah, first half.
I'd say you just bet the Ravens first half. They're pissed off. I mean, they kind of zigzag a lot, like just through history. Like they lose a game, they blow out, then they lose a game, they blow out. I'll tell you, I wouldn't bet the Bengals full game here, but at the current point spread. But I say just look at how things been going. You bet the Ravens first half, and then very likely they're up pretty good first half, and then you come back live. The Bengals.
The only play for me here is the over. I love the over. I think it's going to be a shootout. Eddie, what do you got?
Like the over as well.
Over
I like
what,
the Bengals
DJ?
plus
Over what?
3.5.
47. 47 and a half is fine.
Yeah, I like the Bengals. I like this to be a close game. Ravens to probably win by a field goal at the end. I'll take the Bengals plus 3.5.
All right, Ireland, where you at?
I like Baltimore minus 3.5. I'm with Knotz on that revenge game angle, and I think that like not. I mean, losing 2 games when you only lost the lead for 14 seconds the entire year. Like, I think that says something about this fucking team. They're not playing well. The coach is not making decisions right now, but they're fucking playing well. You can't just lead for that long and not be playing well. They're playing well.
What the fuck was Harbaugh doing last week?
I don't think Cincinnati's as good as they were last year. I think they're going to fall off. And I think this is a Baltimore, and I like the under in this game, to be honest with you, because I think it's going to be a divisional game. And like Knott said, the first half is probably the play. So who knows who's actually where this game is going to be at the end? But it's an underplay for me. It's going to be a close game.
Okay. Raiders Chiefs on the Monday night football slate. Wait, Eddie, did you?
What about Fontaine?
Yeah.
Did we go to Rick on that game?
Yeah,
Rick, you missed Rick.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, Rick on the mute here.
I want to hear Rick's take on this.
Yeah, why can't we hear him?
Rick, you're muted.
No, we could see him moving though.
Yeah, for sure. He's just muted.
But there's no.
Oh, he's got Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah, it's a Wi-Fi.
I'm back. Go ahead. Go again. Wi-Fi.
Sunday Night Football. I do lean the over. I think it's going to be a shootout over 47.5. The Ravens, I don't think they get it together today. I think they might get that first half early lead, and they give it up in the second half. I think Bengals covered 3.5.
So first half -2 consensus here. Take it. Eddie, go ahead.
I got the Bengals plus 3.5. I think the Ravens win by a field goal towards the end. I like what Wriky Knotz was saying about the first half of the Ravens. You know, they're going to come out strong, especially at home. They definitely want to get a win. But divisional game, keeping it close.
Everybody go.
Yep.
Haters.
Hey.
Good job, Ed.
Like the Joker. All right, Monday Night Football, Raiders, Chiefs at Kansas City. You know where we're starting here. We're going to go to our guy, E-Money, E-Major.
Man, oh,
7-0 against the Raiders? What do you got here? Monday night, Eddie.
I think Vegas is going to make a call.
Real quick, will you still be in KC on Monday?
It's up in the air, but I think so. So I'll break down this game. Man, there's going to be a lot of last leg of parlays on the Chiefs money line. I don't know.
A lot of teas.
You see 7.5. You got to take Raiders plus 7.5. Divisional game. Raiders are always going to play hard. You know, their season is on the line. And something to keep in mind, it may not happen, but earlier this year, the KU, Kansas Jayhawks played Kentucky. They got blown out. They lost that game. This Saturday, it's a big game day. TCU plays in Lawrence. It's a big game. You know, I think KU may take their first loss. I don't know. But then also after that game, that was January 29th. On January 30th, the Bengals played the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, where the Chiefs lost an OT. So I'll maybe sprinkle a little bit on the OT.
Called it.
You know, Monday night. And I like the Raiders, man. We'll see. I like the Chiefs to win, you know, field goal at the very end. But the Raiders plus 7.5 seems very safe for me right now.
All right.
Very uncharacteristic. I'm going to go dog on Sunday night and a dog on Monday night. I'm going Raiders plus 7. Bookie.
All right. I'm going with the under. I'm going to pay attention to this, hoping it goes a little bit higher. I like the under here. I think everyone's gonna, think it's gonna be chaotic, blah, blah, blah. I think it's gonna be an ugly game. Chiefs kind of knowing what they got coming up on deck.
Arrowhead.
Now it's what do you got?
So what did I tell you guys last week about the Raiders?
I don't remember. I have no idea.
They stink.
No, that's not what I said. What I said is that the Raiders, they feed off success. Okay, they're not the team.
You're right.
They're not the team off the win that you want to fade them off the win. They're the team you want to bet off the win. Yeah. And look, did they really beat the Broncos? No. I mean, the Broncos beat themselves. They're a shit team. But the Raiders got to win. That's what it comes down to. When they are 1-3 now, they got to win. Let's look at this spot for the Chiefs. You came off your Super Bowl revenge against Tom Brady, and you whooped his fucking ass. Now you got to go here, and yeah, it's a primetime game. Everybody's going to be watching. What do you got on deck? You know you got the Bills coming for their playoff revenge last year. This is the sandwich spot. This is the worst spot of the week for any fucking team there is. This is a horrible spot for KC. And as I said, the Raiders, they feed off wins. They're not the team that you say, oh, they won, I want to fade them next week. They're the team you say, oh, they lost, I want to fade them next week. No, they won, I want to bet them next week. Yeah, KC could completely win this game. Are they going to win it by 7 points? I highly doubt it. And we'll see how the books make out on Sunday. If the books don't make out good and it's a Joe Schmo week like I think it might be, except for a couple spots,
I like it.
You slammed the Raiders right here, plus the points.
Tickets as low as 161 right now, Eddie. Not too bad.
Should we take the 7 now?
I tell you, I don't think this line gets below the 7. I very, very doubt it. I'd say you want the 7 and a hook. I mean, if you see the 7 and a hook, take it. But here's the problem:
Raiders win this game. Raiders.
Well, teaser liability. The books might have to move this line up to 9. So, I'm in no rush. It's going to be a lot of teaser liability on this game.
All right. Chiefs. Well, speaking of teasers, as that segment's coming up, you're on the Chiefs. Chris, did we go to you?
No, but I'm with you guys. I'm Raiders, and I actually like the under in this game. I think this is going to be a close game. And the 51 I think is high for a divisional game. So I'm gonna take the under. I think I
don't know where's this 51 coming from, Ireland. They're not.
I don't know. I think it's high. I think it's really high. I think it's really high, especially like Knotz said. God, I'm sorry. The Chiefs coming off the Super Bowl hangover with the fucking Buccaneers, like. This, and then the Bills coming up next week. This feels under to me.
There you go.
I'll tell you this, CI. If you like the dog in this game, it's the over. If you like the Chiefs, it's the under.
Yeah. Well, either way,
it correlates completely.
We're going to the money line dog of the week here. I'll start us off here. My money line dog of the week is going to be pretty simple. I've had some pretty ballsy ones. We had Miami, they beat Buffalo. I had New England last week. They didn't get it done, but they were close. This week, though, I'm going a little home favorite. I think the Chicago Bears get it done against the Vikings. They win by 3, 23-20, and a field goal, and it's a chip shot, and we're all holding our ass because we're wondering if this kid's going to hit it, and he fucking drills it, John. Go ahead, Eddie. Who's your money line dog of the week?
Man, we'll see. Give Eagles their first loss.
Okay.
Set the country, baby.
Wow. Wait. So who you going with again?
The Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals.
Wow.
Love it.
That's a
money line dog of the week.
Big one.
Love it.
Big one.
Money line dog of the week.
Rick, what do you got?
You know who I'm going with.
Yes, he's looking. Let me see. We'll go to Ireland. We'll go back to Rick.
I know. Well, I'm trying to get a live line here.
We'll go back to Rick.
It's not.
You don't know.
No, I do know. I'm just trying to get a live fucking line.
I'm on the same one as you, Rick.
It's not sexy. Plus 110. Worship money line.
Yeah.
Bookie.
It's got to be at least +3 on that.
What the fuck?
I'm kidding. No, Commanders. It's not. It's ugly. It's ugly. I think it's a bad team. Ireland. What do you got?
That will be the most public play of the week. Will be the Titans. So that's a good money line dog of the week.
I think the Browns can win this game. I don't know what the fucking line's at though. What did anybody know what the line's at?
Yeah, the Browns.
Hook.
It was at the one I saw here.
No, I mean I'm sorry, the money line. What's the what are they plus?
Plus
sorry.
115. Plus 115.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns.
Okay. Yeah, it's a close one. And then Knotz, who's your money line dog of the week? Oh, you already went. Are you
No, I didn't go, but me and Rick on the same page.
On Commanders? Okay, cool.
What's the definition of insanity?
Yeah, we talked about that. This is gonna be the insanity
Keep on
episode.
trying the same shit.
All right, teasers. It's like me opening the fridge time and time again, expecting a different outcome. All right, so teasers. Here we go. There were a couple. I already talked about it. I guess I'm just gonna read them. Bring Green Bay down to -1.5. This makes no sense now. Mini down to 1.5. I'm not going to take that because it's all fucked up. I do like Tampa Bay down to 2.5 or the Jags down to 1, but I'll revisit teasers. Teasers have not been great, especially last week when every Wong won up to LA, which fucked everything. So it was like fucked up. Anyway, so anybody got a teaser out there or a parlay?
I'll give a teaser that I will literally, like I said, I'll tease it on Russian table tennis. I'll tease it on cornhole. I'll tease it on golf. I'll tease it on NBA. I'll tease it on WNBA.
Minnesota.
I'll tease it on soccer. I'll tease it on anything in the world. You put Minnesota and you slam it on any other second leg of a teaser that you feel.
Jesus Christ.
You put Minnesota on that shit. Like, that's DJ's money line dog of the week. I'm sorry, DJ.
I know, but you know, I just want to see a better.
I know, I get it. I mean, that's a homer play, but
there's
look,
uglier
you
dogs
basically you put Minnesota on every fucking teaser there is.
All right.
Do they cover the game? No, they don't. But does Minnesota lose this game?
That's why you put them on it.
No fucking way in hell. And then on top of that, I mean, look, Green Bay. I mean, that's a great teaser. Like, it just is. I don't care. I mean, the line ain't right, no, but you take them down just to win the game in the look ahead spot where, I mean, look, this is a Green Bay spot. Like, does Green Bay lose this game? Fuck no. No, they don't. And then, I mean, look, me and Rick's money line dog of the week.
Let's get it.
Could tease up.
Do you have a
tease up Washington up to 7.5 in some places, 8 some places, 8.5 in some places. That's a very good teaser.
You want any parlays, Rick?
Yes, I do have a parlay. I have a over/under parlay for the week 5 segment. We're going Giants. What the fuck are they playing?
Oh my God, play
Green Bay.
You're not making us feel too confident, bro.
No,
not the goddamn game.
I couldn't read my handwriting from a distance here. Here we go. Ricky Parlay 3-team special. We go in Giants Packers over 41. Titans Redskins over 43. And
we should just keep calling them the Redskins.
Of course, I ain't calling them Commanders. I don't
call Native American Redskins.
I don't call the Guardians. I don't call the Indians Guardians. Here we go. 3-team parlay special. Over under 3-team parlay special. Giants Packers over 41. Get your pen and papers. Titans Redskins over 43, and we go Lions Pats Undy 46. I got two units. I got 2 units on this fucking parlay.
Oh, wow.
Let's go an over-under parlay.
Plus 1,200.
Chris, Eddie, anything? Parlays or teasers?
No.
Eddie, anything?
Alvin Cook, anytime touchdown.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, well, I want some more Eddie fucking fantasy Eddie props. I like that over there. Eddie plays that shit a lot, right?
I feel like
I
there's a
like
lot of
that.
winners
I do
there.
that shit all the time.
I want to hear some more of this shit because
I
Eddie's
feel
some
you.
winners.
Yeah, I mean, so they haven't come out yet. They haven't really come out yet for every game.
All right. Hey, sorry. Go ahead, Eddie. Continue.
I like Waller. I like Waller for Monday night. I like Devontae Adams as well, but we just gotta see.
Well, because you're in Kansas City, Eddie, we're gonna play some country music on our way out. Congratulations to Denver. You're worse than the Bears.
How about a little merch?
Look at the merch. Look at the merch. Yeah, hashmarksports.com. Check out some merch there.
White hoodie.
You can order a hoodie. And by the way,
Let's go, baby.
every
Damn,
one
I gotta
of
tap in
us.
on my shit.
All right. Well, any final thoughts? We'll start with Ireland.
I mean, it's square versus sharp this week. Ireland versus Knotz, Ireland versus everybody this week. So let's go.
You're the sharp this week, though.
I mean, we'll see.
Good luck, bro. Good luck.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna place a bet this weekend. I'm freaked the fuck out.
Yeah,
There's
this
a lot
card,
of
I
consensus
told Rick
here.
coming in, like, this card's fucking hard, man. I don't know. This card's hard.
Go ahead, Eddie. Final thoughts.
Let's make some money, baby. Let's do it.
Rick, what do you
Go
think?
Bears.
October, Libra Nation. Let's go, baby. Let's
God.
go.
October, love it.
That's hilarious. Go Bears. Bears win big. And Kirk Cousins goes out early with an ankle sprain.
Wow.
I will see you guys. Thanks for tuning in the Hashmark Show. Oh, remember
Run it.
the bet because you what was it, Chris? Place the bet because you believe so, not because you
We told you
Uses
so.
your shit.
yeah.
Place the bet because you believe it, not because we told you so.
That's
Boom.
all right.
There it is.
Break the
Knotz with
book.
memory.
Run.
Run it. We're out. It's over.